Have you ever wondered why SRP price just sit there even after big news like ETFs and legal wins? Today, I'll break down the real reason that SRP isn't moving, not a fake hype you see everywhere. This will change how you think about SRP price forever. So, stick with me. I promise it's worth watching till the end. Right now, the SRP is struggling below $2, as you can see in this key $1.92 is the current price, and daily close often stay under that level, which is $2. This shows the market is still weak and not ready to trend upward yet. Even the big news like ETF and institution demand, the price simply hasn't responded the way people expected. Here is a first big reason. Demand from buyers right now is weak. Despite ETF inflows and headlines, the number of active traders and buyers is low. The active addresses on SRP ledger recently hit 3-month low, meaning a fewer people are moving or using SRP. When network activity drops, the price stay flat or range bound because there is no fresh buyer pushing demand. Another reason SRP isn't moving is supply and the liquidity are balanced and calm. Ripple escrow system still control how much SRP enters the market every month, even though there's a talk about ETF absorbing supply, and market makers and a hedge desk are balancing buying and selling, which keeps the price stable instead of shooting it up. This balancing act means every rise in demand gets met by the selling and synthetic hedging, so the price doesn't spike quickly. The third reason, and this is a big reason I would say, even a big news doesn't automatically equally huge price move. We have seen a spot ETF cross 1 million in assets, but that hasn't triggered a strong buy yet, partly because ETF money is still low and traders are waiting for more confirmation. Simply put, market reacts when money actually flows in big and steady and not just headline. So another big factor, I will say a real factor, the global market are uncertain across the crypto space. The risk appetite has dropped because of micro pressures. Things like interest rate fears a big traders more cushion. So when investor in confident like altcoin like SRP stay flat, SRP isn't moving along. This is happening across many cryptos when markets are defensive. Let's make this simple. Imagine a balloon. If you blow the air steady, it slowly expands. But if another person gently squeezing it back to the same time, it's barely grows. Right now, the buyers blowing up the balloons, ETF demands and holder, the sellers and hedgers squeezing it back, the market makers balancing buy and sell. So balloon price stay at the same price. That's why SRP looks like it's stuck, not static but balanced. The bonus tip guys says every video I give a bonus tip. If you want to see a real price movement in SRP, watch a whale activity and ETF net inflow closely. When the big wallets start accumulating gain or ETF net creation increase consistently, that's when a real upward move tend to flow. Price news alone doesn't move market. Actually, capital flows do. That's the different. That's the difference most people forget. So the real reason SRP price isn't moving up first, weaker buyer demand, then a balanced supply and hedging, then a lack of strong catalyst, then a global market cushion. If you found this clear and helpful, Hit like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts. Do you think XRP will break out soon or it's still stuck? See you in the next video.